it has to be like a sound check too. I was waiting for 50 seconds. So, oh, America, oh, can see it. Such a great day, oh, live in a bit. Okay, 22 minutes. Oh, can we? Oh my gosh, 50 seconds. And the other one, what's the other song? Oh, you can have a great day. Oh, yeah, anyway, I forgot. Okay, other song. By the way, my other account, it's mainly focused on like fun topic talk only. The other account, somebody said, what's the name? Numbers. He said, ask for like private the video session together. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. No, we are never gonna do that, right? Usually those people. But anyway, I'm pretty sure everybody know all those like the internet, Periscope, like crazy people there too. So we all have to be careful. Anyway, those are some of the the topic talk. So this part you can just skip it. I'm just gonna tell like really quickly. This part is like a sociology study part, so you can skip it. Okay, but before that, I'm gonna share some of the in the US. We had our freshman year, sophomore year. Oh, but around my senior year, I think I started living, but just before that, living on campus, and there are some RA, residence assistant people there too, and there are like two people, kind of good friends. I thought they are so cool, but to me, I liked them a lot. All those RA, residence assistant, student workers. We have student workers in your dorm rooms, in your door, as I like managing for everybody. If you live in the same dorm, it's like a big house for all of us. So there are other students who have a good GPA, like also assisting for everybody, like organizing for everybody's, and even our dorm room, a little bit like a kindergarten dorm room. Somebody like we decorated. Well, it's very laughable. It's probably a joke, and yeah, for the college students, the dorm room is like a little bit a decoration, like a kindergarten. But I knew it must be a huge joke. They're just making fun. And it's a healthy way rather than drinking or anything on campus. So yeah. Alright, segment talk. This part you can just skip it and just listen to the fun part. This one is our like a sociology study part. So okay, like about child abuse, we all have to be careful not hitting or kicking our children. Physical punishment sometimes goes back to other people, or even if you never treated like bad way, people just become like bad people anyway, or like real criminals. So the childhood doesn't really matter, but still, physical punishment is no good, and I totally agree. I know, like, if the other human being or like, anyway, so it's a long story. I'm not gonna talk about that part, but anyway, yeah. Probably we all have something to regret, but as an adult, as like a 30-year-old, hitting a child like 6 years old, 7 years old, those are no good. It's no. nobody should do that. And my mom, other day, she was alright. Those are like as if I'm talking about my mom or something. Can share the story like that, so you can just listen to like other people's story, and that's okay too, because it's a long time ago and nobody really care. But still, like a Holocaust, sometimes it's good that we can share our story, so that way make the world like a better place. No physical punishment, or we like awareness for the like child abuse or anything like family happiness, a true happiness. For that awareness day, like national awareness day for that, so something like that we can do that. So my mom, she knew she did something wrong, because neighbor called and our teacher came to our home, so it was a huge embarrassment to our family, because it was supposed to be our family secret that my mom was abusing her daughters, and two older daughters, me and my younger sister too. She oh, hi other people who are here the earlier time, thank you. So by the way, other broadcast people, I watch them too. They're on the bigger screen too. They're great. I have to rewatch because they are all awesome. They are all great. But these sociology study parts, all those people that I watch as I associate, you can just skip it, because this is just a sociology study people's study group too. These some of the talks are, and so my mom, she knew she did something wrong, because neighbor called and it was a big embarrassment to our family, because it was supposed to be a secret that my mom screaming, and where sometimes maybe like try to hit, but we escaped well. Me and my younger sister and the younger siblings, we escaped well, especially two of us. We escaped well. Other two younger ones, they were not involving, so it was good. They were sleeping probably at this time. But me and my other sibling, we are two oldest in our family, so we usually wake up early to go to school. Other one is still in kindergarten, and other one is still like a baby, 1 year old or 9 months old, something like that. So the two oldest one, me and my younger sister, we escaped well. So she couldn't hit in the mornings, but instead of that, we have to wash, like verbally abuse him. It's really hard too. I know I've already talked about it, so the feelings are kind of okay, but for the child, it's really not. It's no good. It's no good. Yeah. Then my younger sister started crying, and she told, "I'm not gonna go to the school today. I can't go because my mom was making her late to go to her school trip, and the school trip is the most important day for our school kids. So all the school kids we are supposed to be earlier. If you are late, it's a huge embarrassment. It's humiliating to the entire classmates. So if you are late, we can't go to school, especially school trip day." So our teacher came to our home, because the neighbor also called the teacher. So my sister's, the teacher, he came. It was a man, yeah. And I was also talking to the teacher when he was coming to our home, from our school to from our home. It was close. Our school, our elementary school, the grade school, the fourth grade, or the school, it's walking distance from the elementary school, because it's those district. So that night, my mom, at that time maybe it was 3 kids, not 4 kids. My mom is surrounded. We all slept in my mom's bed. It was a futon. We slept there. She made herself surrounded by her kids. protecting herself from her husband because her husband knew that mornings at that time he was sleeping. But when the teacher came and everybody were kind of like screaming, everybody was so he knew it was humiliating in your society, in your community. So my dad was very angry, and she knew, his wife knew, so she was kind of scared probably only that time. Her husband come back home, and of course she was angry. So that night my dad kicked my mom, and I can't believe I protected my mom, and there are screaming going on in downstairs in the first, on the first floor. We are on the third floor in the Tokyo area. Yeah, I can't believe it. But anyway, I've already talked about it a long time ago. It's okay, so I have to tell this story really quickly anyway, because I have to do my work and I have to do my things, chores. By the way, other people who can also do all those like the YouTube, making a YouTube video or anything like together, you can contact me directly too. Okay, continuing that story from a long time ago. It's like 2 decades ago. Yeah, it's like more than 2 decades ago. So that's why I can just tell like this like quickly, because already so many other things I've already experienced. We've already done like all those fun time in the college. So this part of the 2 decades ago the story, really quickly I have to tell. So, oh my gosh, 11 minutes. Oh, but it's okay. So I ran down to the stairs, and I went to the middle of my mom and dad, and I protected. And she got bruised that day, but it was only one time. And she kind of announced in our family, if he hit her again like that, she has to divorce him, of course. But yeah, my mom was constantly abusing her daughters, especially her older 2 daughters, when I went to elementary school. So, and her husband knew, and he couldn't tell anything for 7 years, many years, 4 years, or like 1 year, until my sister cried, and the teacher came, and like those like huge embarrassment, humiliating things in your community, in your neighborhood, until that day. So he couldn't do anything, and finally he kicked her for his daughters, for his children, as a hero only one time. So it's kind of complicated. But my dad loves my mom, so they never divorced. It was only one time that he kicked her after he came back home from his work. Anyway, a long story short, there was something like that. Okay. I just finished one of my segment share. A segment talk, other topic talk. Alright, anyway, we had a really good time to those like every year like other school trip time. Really wonderful time. And other segment talk. Oh, alright. Those like some JP companies. We have a really. Did you hear that sound? What's that? Alright. So anyway, we have so many good things too, actually. Yeah, and some of the JP companies, we have so many good companies too. But some of the company, when they do something wrong, we have to tell. And some of my coworkers, they just quit all the time. So I was kind of shocking. I was shocked. Why you quit? Because I like you. I don't want you to quit. That all the cool people that I met, like they kind of they kind of create that company, something like a triangle relationship inside the company, like I like you, but the boss also like me, and something like that. These kind of the freaking relationship, wrapping relationship.